Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my creative time with Emma. For today's video is pretty much, it's not making a project, it's pretty much kind of explaining about the chipboard. I've gotten several emails and questions on, apparently we're having trouble cutting the chipboard in your Cricut because everybody's trying to like recreate the Boo book that I had made last Monday for the first day of my Halloween party. So I'm just going to kind of go over it really quick with you. First of all, you want to make sure you have this blade here. This is your deep cut blade, and you want to switch that out. Now, just so you'll know, I have used this blade before, but I didn't use a thick chipboard. I actually cut out cereal boxes when I made my very first chipboard book a while ago, and I did use my regular blade for it, and it was okay because remember the cereal boxes are not very thick, so it was okay. So what you're going to, let's put this in here. Okay, so I went ahead and loaded our blade in, and I'm actually going to use the same chipboard piece that I used for my Boo book because I still have some room on this side to work with. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get this loaded here in my Cricut. And for this one, let's see, have my little gypsy girl here. For this one here, I created, this is going to be a different little word book, and it is spelled out fun. So what I'm going to do, we're only going to cut out the first one because I want you to see how it works. And what I do, let me get rid of everything else here on the page. Okay, just got rid of everything because we only want to cut the first page out. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and load our mat. So I clicked on the little X-Acto knife. Then we're going to click on load. And then what I do when I cut my chipboard, no matter how, I don't go too thick, because if you go too thick, it'll ruin you don't want to ruin your machine or anything like that. So what I do down here, I always put my number down here to number 3. So it could cut out 3 times. It could probably work with just 2, but I always do 3 just to be extra sure it's going to cut through all the way, because I don't want to land up using my X-Acto knife at the end to try and do it all over again. So what we're going to do is go ahead and click on this right here. Okay, so we went ahead, our blade, and what I do for the blade pressure and depth, I always make sure it's on extra high. I put it to max. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and click on OK. And it's going to go ahead and cut out. See, it just depends on how thick your chipboard is, so you just have to be careful with that. And then when you're done, you're just going to unload the mat, which I just clicked on the gypsy. You see how it is right there? And it should come off perfectly just like that. Now the tip is, what you want to do for this, I always make sure when I'm cutting chipboard, I always make sure that I'm using a brand new mat, because otherwise, for some reason, it doesn't work very well with an old, stale mat, I should say. So, so that's about it. So I hope that helped some of you out there. I apologize it didn't work for a couple of you. Now, also, I wanted to let you know you can do this book without your gypsy. So let me go ahead and show you that really quickly. I'm going to use the same chipboard, so what I want to do is I want to get this little tag and move it down here, because we know already that first one cut out right there. So I'm going to move it down because I don't want to waste, I don't like wasting stuff. So let's put that there. And then we're going to put bring the F, and this is going to go right there. So let's go ahead and get that cut out really quick here. Let me load my mat. And click on the little X-Acto knife. Load mat. And then make sure it's still set at 3, and it is, so it's perfect. So let's go ahead and click on cut. And then our pressure is all good. So let's let that cut out. Because somebody had asked me, can this be made without the gypsy? And yes, I think you could do, if you use a little imagination, you could do anything. That's in my own opinion. So let's go ahead and get this cut out, and then I can show you quickly. Alright, it's all done. Let's get this unloaded here. You see how nicely it comes off so perfectly? So what you want to do, you could go ahead and, since if you're going to do it without the gypsy, what you want to do is get your pattern paper cut out and everything, cover everything up, and then just go ahead and glue it right at the edge. I mean, it's not going to be, and it'll be just fine, because it's not like, it won't be like, the only difference is it's not going to be flush all one piece, but it'll still serve the same purpose. I mean, and then you could go ahead and just put like embellishments there. I mean, the possibilities are endless, I always say, with our Cricut and our gypsy. So that's just an example of how you can do this without your gypsy. So I hope this helped some of you out there who are having a little problems, and I apologize for some of you who are having they're having a hard time, and I'm sorry. I guess I should have done this in its entirety, but I was pressed for time, and remember, I only have 10 minutes per video. So that's it for today, everybody. If you have any questions, you could go ahead and contact me on my blog at the top. Just click on the little cartridge that says contact, and you shoot me over an email, and I will get back to you. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you back here soon. Bye-bye.